Hey everyone, it's Sergeant Michael here, coming to you with the official invitation of E40 Season 2. So that's it. We're right out of the gate. Seats are open. Anyone's welcome to join. So I'll tell you where we are at right now. After the first season of E40, well, I suppose this version of the game, it would technically be Season 3 of E40. So Season 3, E40, after the last season, between me and Generalfund, a lot of things have changed, and a lot of the rules have been tweaked. It's been rebalanced. A lot of old school rules have been re-implemented, and a lot of stuff that is new that wasn't used has been taken out. So I'm excited for this new season of the game, or this new tournament that's going to be happening over, not tournament, but the new game that's going to be happening over YouTube. I'm excited. There's a lot of new stuff. I'm excited for new players. So here's where we stand right now. New rule set. That's going to be in the description down below. There should be a PDF file in the description of this video. You can open that up. You can read up the rules and then see if you're interested. But in terms of seats, 3 seats are currently taken as of me recording this video. Myself, I'm taking a seat. I have not yet picked a nation because I kind of want to see who joins and what nations they want to play. All I know is I would like to play a major power. So I wouldn't like to play, say, China. I would want to play like US, Russia, Japan, any major nation. And then I have Generalfund on board again. I'm super excited to play with him again. He's such a skilled player, and he demolished me last time. But he said he does not care at all what nation he plays. He will take whatever's left once we start. He said even if France is the only country left over, he's willing to play France. He just wants a spot. He doesn't care which one he plays. But the thing is, we do only want to play one nation each this time. I would be willing to play 2, say if it was like America, China, but just running an entire faction like we were last time, especially for Generalfund, it was really, really difficult. He was making, I think, like 6 or 7 videos in one game round. So yeah, that's a bit of a strain for one person to have to do that much. So we're trying to have each person play only one nation. And then I have one person who found a post of mine on Reddit. He's down to play 2, he's in, and he said he'd like to play the Commonwealth. Now the Commonwealth, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with E40 rules, is a nation or a power that is unique to E40. It is the UK Europe, UK Pacific, and Anzac. They all take their turns simultaneously on the same turn. They still have separate economies, and they still, oh my goodness, excuse me, and they still have their own political situations, but they take their turn at the same time. And what this does is it allows, I guess, joint attacks. So it allows for the UK Pacific and the UK Europe to work together in the Middle East and in Russia, and it works. The UK helps or lets the UK Pacific and Anzac work together against Japan. So it basically just gives all of the Commonwealth powers a little bit more kick in their offense. And I've tried to balance that out a little bit with the Axis buffs in things like NOs and whatnot. But we're going to see how that plays out. We used it last time, and Generalfund found an excellent way to exploit that. He only purchased ground units as the UK Pacific, and he was purchasing a plane every turn as Anzac. So using all of those units together on the same turn, basically UK Pacific got an additional plane every turn off the back of Anzac, but it was the same as them purchasing it themselves. So really well done, and it worked out brilliantly for him, obliterating my ships. But we're gonna see if it's a little bit more balanced now. Tried to buff out Japan to kind of balance that, but so that's where we stand in terms of players. So I've got myself, Generalfund, and a guy from Reddit who are all on board. The only power that's actually been picked so far is Commonwealth. All of the other seats are open, okay? So we have Russia, the United States, China, France, Germany, Japan, Italy. It's eight spots open, -2 for me and Generalfund. So theoretically, 6. Theoretically 6, maybe 5. I'm gonna go with 5 because I literally just confused myself. But I'm gonna say 5 seats are open for anyone who wants to join. And it, again, countries haven't been picked except for the Commonwealth. So leave a comment down in the description, or down in the comment section, not the description, comment section of this video. Just let me know if you're interested. Make sure you read up on the rules if you're unfamiliar, and let me know if you're interested, and I'll get you hooked up with our WhatsApp group, and we'll start picking out countries and all this. Start setting up for the game. Another thing that I wanted to mention is I did set a goal of a start date. So August 12th is the date that I would like to start the game by. And the reason I chose this date, I don't know what day of the week it is. It's just in generalization. But the reason I picked August 12th is because there are a few people who are busy, and I know that some people are busy with some short-term stuff, and some people are busy with some long-term stuff that's going to be, you know, taking a month or months. So there's going to be some people who period can't play this game. I understand that, but I wanted to give people who do have short-term stuff going on, say things that are going to last like a week or a couple weeks, or they just have a long work week scheduled, and so they're like, oh, I can't play right now. I wanted to give those people a little buffer so that they have a little bit of time to where, I mean, I get it, a lot of them still probably aren't going to be able to join, but I wanted to give them an opportunity to be able to take the little bit of time. Say they're coming home from vacation, they want, you know, the week off, or the week just to relax, and they don't have to deal with that this week, so they said no. Well, maybe now that they've had, you know, this 2 weeks to kind of just collect themselves, then okay, well, then now they're on board because they've had their time to relax, or they've had their time to do whatever errands or whatever thing it is that they had to do, responsibilities. I also didn't want it to be too long because I know that I've already been waiting quite a bit. It's been, what, 2.5 or 3 months since the last game ended, so it's been a minute, and I've been talking about rehosting it for a while, for about 3 weeks now, something like that. But it's not too long to the point to where people who join in should just lose interest. So, or, you know, really get angst about it. So I wanted it to be long enough to give people who are busy a bit of time to hop on board, so people who are going to be late to the party can still hop in. And I wanted to make it short enough to where the people who are already on board aren't waiting for a month and a half, 2 months on those people who are going to take longer and just dragging it on, right? So August 12th is the goal date. That might change. We might start sooner if we fill seats faster. We might start a little bit later, like a few days later. If someone's just like right there, they're just need to wait just an extra day or two. Like I said, it's a generalization, but that's why I picked that. That's the goal there. So with that being said, again, rules are in the description. Go ahead and get yourself read up on those. I'm super excited for this season of the game, of E40, because, I mean, Generalfund's going to be coming back. It's going to be a blast to play with him again because he's such an excellent player. I really enjoyed playing with him. I also enjoyed just how communicative he was in working on the rules and helping me tweak things and trying to balance stuff. No Limit as well definitely shared his opinion on some of the things that were a bit broken, and those things were moved and fixed. There were a lot of things in the game that, yes, were very broken, and they were fixed. Some things were taken out completely because they were ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm excited for that, and I am excited because I know that at least one new person, the guy from Reddit, at least one new person's on board to play. So I don't know how many new people are going to be on here, are willing to join in, but I'm excited to see who joins. And I know I have a lot of newcomers. I just got to 107 subscribers. Thank you all so much for getting me there. Welcome to the channel. For anyone who's new to the channel, this might be, I know a lot of you have subscribed since my last video, so this might be the first video I've actually released since you've been subscribed. So I want to say welcome to the channel. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is the official rebrand of the channel too. I may as well mention that. As you noticed, you may have noticed, I introed the video as Sergeant Michael. That is going to be my new tag instead of Interman 103 as the official rebrand. There's going to be a slight new direction of the channel, But I don't really want to cover that a whole bunch in this video, as this is just kind of giving you an idea of the invitation. It's out on the table, giving you an idea of where we're at, and that's all this video is about. So with that, I guess I've covered it, and I want to thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. I hope that you guys subscribe, like the video, watch other videos, and are prepared for future videos. We're going to have a lot of fun in the future. There's a lot of content on my mind. Guys, we're going to have so much fun. Thank you for sticking around. It's Sergeant Michael saying, peace out.